welcome to another Just Mari video. I'm your host, Mari. I'm currently running on 4 collective hours of sleep from the past 3 days, caffeine, and B12 vitamins. Today, we are going to the good old US of A. According to the regulations set by the CDC, you have to show a negative COVID-19 viral test taken no more than 1 day before your day of travel, or show proof that you've recovered from COVID-19 within the past 3 months, 90 days, they said. So our final travel preparations were yesterday. We went to an approved laboratory or lab doctor people where they would do the test for us, and we took the antigen test, the rapid one, and it was exactly what it promoted. It was rapid. We were in and out maybe 20-25 minutes max, and then we got our test results within the hour. So yeah, it was rapid. We were all COVID negative, by the way. Ooh. So we printed out our test results because last minute things, your phone decides to freeze and not work for the next hour. So we printed out our stuff and we have it ready. I'm the only one awake right now because, again, caffeine and B12. So I'm just waiting for the time to come where we'll have our hired shuttle come pick us up. We got a hired shuttle because driving our own car to the airport and then leaving it there for the amount of time we'll be out of country is You guys like my fake money? I use it for teaching. It's made of felt. It's from the dollar store. While I wait for my parents to wake up, I do some last minute things like closing up the apartment, making sure that everything's nice and closed before putting on what I like to call my COVID travel gear, which is really just a KN95 mask and a face shield. But you'll see in the video, I don't really wear it for that long just because I can't see. I mean, my outfit in general looks like I should be working at a lighthouse, but it's cute, it's stylish, right? I mean, I could be a fashion icon. Anyway, we get to the airport 3 hours before our flight. So our flight is at 6:10 a.m. and we got there that early just in case, our flight gets canceled or our flight's changed. And so we don't want to have to do any last minute detail fixing. While there at the airport, I made a friend. He doesn't really have a name, but I guess he lives at the airport. I don't know how he got in, and I don't really know how he's gonna get out, but that kind of sounds like a personal problem for him. So we loaded up our luggages so that it would board the plane, and then we go through security like normal. Security made me take off my hat and I wasn't ready because I didn't bring a brush. So what had happened was, under my hat I had my hair wrapped because I didn't really want to brush it that early in the morning. And so the first lady at security said that I would be fine with the wrap over my hair, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. And so I went through, but then the lady on the other side was just like, no, you have to take it off. And I wasn't prepared because I didn't bring a brush. I mean, who brings a brush in their carry-on? Not me. So that was upsetting. After security, we made our way through the duty-free, which, by the way, if you're ever in Lisbon Airport, don't get distracted by the things you see in duty-free airport, especially if you are flying outside of Europe, because once you get down this hallway that you see in the video, there's passport control. So if you're flying from Lisbon to New York or Lisbon to New Jersey or anywhere really, you have to go through there. There's still shopping things on the other side, but again, don't let yourself get distracted by duty free. So after about a 5-minute walk from security, we finally made it to our gate number 42, I think that it was. And then it was time for, you guessed it, food. I have definitely passed my daily caffeine limit. Well, the Starbucks is that way. But I've definitely gone over the limit of how much caffeine I should consume. Like, for sure, I've gone over. But that's what happens when you drink a whole liter of Coca-Cola. Our boarding time? I didn't check. I didn't get a notification. What time is boarding?
5:25.
5:25? What time is it now? Right now it should be like 4:50 maybe?
5:29.
It's 5:29?
Mm-hmm.
Is it? What time did you say boarding was?
5:25. 4 minutes ago, but nobody's doing anything.
You want McDonald's? And we don't have to talk to nobody. Hash brown. Okay, this one minus remove it. Vote that. I think. What do I want? For number 28. I gotta wash my hands.
Stop tearing up stuff.
It wasn't on purpose. It just happened. Together. Oh, this is a heavy boy. I think this one has all the drinks. Yeah. Mhm. Well, because we're flying within Europe and not, like, our first stop is in Europe. So that's why we don't have to go through border control. But the next time where are you going? She wandered away. They still haven't boarded? This is concerning, y'all. Before we knew it, we were boarding our flight. I would have shown you what I did on the plane, but I kind of don't have any footage, mostly because as soon as we were in the air, I fell asleep for the entirety of the flight. So for me, literally in the blink of an eye, we reached our very first stop of our trip, which was Munich, Germany. This isn't my first time at Munich airport, so I did know that we would have to go through border control. I just wish we had longer. Normally when I go to Munich, we have like a 2-hour or 3-hour layover. In this case, it was a 2-hour layover, so not really enough to go out and explore more of the Munich airport, or even to get out of the airport and explore Munich itself. Maybe one day soon, I'll be able to just stop there. Maybe Oktoberfest? I don't know. That was something my mom and I were talking about while we were on this little tram thing here. So we really didn't do much besides go through border control and maybe get a little snack. I mean, I didn't get a snack, but my parents did. I knew they were going to feed me on the plane, so I was just willing to wait. On the plane, I did have a plan. I was supposed to edit this video, eat, watch movies, plan for my next one, and read. But I actually only ended up doing 3 of those. What you see now in the clip is me starting to edit this video. After that, all I really did was eat and watch a couple of movies. I rewatched a bunch of movies that I had already seen. It was an 8-hour flight. You would think that there were more things that I could do, but alas, I chose not to do any of them. But question for you guys, what country or place is on the top of your bucket list? Like, not number 1 necessarily, but like as soon as you get the chance, that's where you want to go. Like for me, I want to go to Egypt. Egypt is just so historically rich. I would just love to go and take a deep dive into Egyptian culture at the Egyptian Museum, visit the Nile River, do a bunch of tourist things, but like eat with locals. There's just an endless list of things I want to do. So like, I don't know, write in the comment section, I guess, what place is one that you would love to go to. Before I forget, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Click on that little bell to get notifications of my newest uploads, which at this point is kind of like once a month. So for the next couple of months, you'll be seeing things that I filmed while in the US. Doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be in the US by the time they come out. It's just that they were filmed there. And don't forget to check out my blog and my socials. So my Instagram and my... Ooh, I don't know. My Instagram and my... Do I have... Oh, my TikTok. My Instagram and my TikTok. Then, at long last, we reach our final destination, Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo! So this is what we set as our home base. From here, we'll probably go to a couple of other places. Don't know where yet specifically, but we definitely have to make a couple of trips around this side of the US. I don't know if you guys can hear, but my family is talking right outside my door. Nice. Okay. Well, yeah. So here we just pick up our luggage, and I didn't really know if we were gonna get an Uber, if we were gonna wait for anybody. Turns out we were just gonna get an Uber. So this is basically it for my video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.